YouTube family, how are you guys doing today? I am doing a different video today. Let me tell you a little bit about this video. So it's called Paint by Numbers Eyeshadow. Now you know the paint by numbers that we used to get when we were kids, and you'd have that little row of paint and you'd stick it into whatever number it was and then you'd paint on there. And you actually have a fairly decent looking picture. It obviously probably didn't look like the other person's exactly, but you know that if you had a million of those little paint by numbers, you could do it over and over again until you perfected it. So I was talking to one of you subscribers, and you gave me this fantastic idea. You know who you are, and I thank you so much for that idea. What I decided to do was come on here really quickly and tell you guys that I would love to do a paint by numbers eye look with you guys. Okay, I think this would be a fantastic series because this will show you how easy it is to achieve a gorgeous eye look with hardly any effort, just minimal effort. So I hope that that is something that you guys would like to do and that you would be looking forward to. If you're not, it's okay. We can, you know, go on to something else and I can bring you other tutorials. But what I'd like to do is suggest to you some different palettes in different price ranges and some different eyeshadows so that you guys can do a look with me and we can do it together, and it can be just like, okay, this is eyeshadow number 1, put it here. Eyeshadow number 2, put it there. Eyeshadow number 3, until we get the eye look complete, and you can continue to watch that video and try to perfect that as time goes on. I thought this was a great idea, and she had mentioned that she would like me to do it with single eyeshadows, so I'm going to give you some suggestions for those too today from Colourpop and Makeup Geek, but I'm also going to give you suggestions of 2 palettes that I use all the time and I reach for all the time to complete my looks. So maybe these are 2 palettes that you might already have, or ones that you might have been thinking that you want to get. Now, if we get several of us doing this and a lot of you liking this to where you follow along as I do it and you have the perfect color, then we'll just keep working on different looks out of these palettes, and then, you know, maybe in a couple months time I'll suggest another one and we'll just see how it goes. I just think this is such an ingenious idea that she had. My first palette that I want to suggest that you get is a very inexpensive palette, but it is super high quality and it is wonderful for me to work with. This one is the Makeup Revolution New-Trals versus New-Trals. I love this palette. I work with this palette all the time. It is one of those ones that I can get so many looks out of and just be so happy with. So this is my first suggestion to you guys that we can do a look out of. My next one won't come as any surprise to anybody. This is the Modern Renaissance palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I absolutely love this palette. It has the warmest, yummiest colors in here, and I'm telling you guys, if you are looking for a palette that you can get a million looks out of and that you can use every single thing in here, this is your palette. And for I think it's $42, you have to think about that this is a really, really good bargain for $42. The reason I say that is because those individual shadows that you get from Colourpop or Makeup Geek are $5 and $6. There's 14 shadows in here, and if you were to buy 14 shadows individually, that would be a hefty price tag, much more than it would be to just purchase this palette. So this one, you will not be disappointed if you don't have this already and you want to work with me and watch my looks as we progress. This will be it. I love working with this palette as much as I love the Makeup Revolution one. Okay, for Colourpop, I chose to do just 3 shadows, which I use all the time and I absolutely love. So this look that I will be going for is a very plummy pinky look that I'll be using. The first one is a lighter color called Say I Do. This is a pink color that we'll use for transition, and then the next one is called Fair Play, and that is very kind of a bright fuchsia pink. Then the next one that we'll use to darken up our look is called Too Much. And then also you will need to have a lid color, and I suggest just an icy white or an icy pink or an icy cream, whatever you think you'll get the most use out of. Colourpop has several. I don't have one from Colourpop just simply because I already have tons of different shadows that I can put across my lid and complete the look. So if you'd like to, just go ahead and purchase one of those from them. The next one would be a neutral look, and these are Makeup Geek shadows. So it would be very neutral, very on the warm brown side or warm neutral side. The first one is Creme Brulee. You guys, this is a color that you can use with any of your looks. Most YouTubers that I've seen, they start off with Creme Brulee when they're doing a look. So you can't go wrong with getting that one. The next one is kind of a warm saddle brown, and this one is called Sidekick. And then the next one that I'm going to suggest to you is called Cabin Fever. This is a warm, kind of a burgundy brown, not really burgundy, just a very warm brown on that one. And then the next one I have, I dropped, and this is called Magic Act. This would be our lid color. So those are the ones that I would suggest that you go ahead and you pick up if you want to follow along. I'll give you about 2 weeks to purchase it. There's no hurry, but I want to be able to get these going for you guys. It's going to be just like paint by numbers. We're going to do it step by step, and you will know exactly where to put each shadow, and there will be no guessing. You won't have to think about it at all. You won't have to think, oh, is this color going to go with this, or is this color going to look okay? That kind of stuff. It's just all going to be basically done for you. So that's everything for today's video. I hope that you like this idea. I am in love with this idea. I think it's great. So that's everything. Please give it a thumbs up if you think this is a great idea. Give me some comments below if you wouldn't mind, and tell me which of these you are thinking about possibly doing, because I'm probably going to do a tutorial with every single one of them, but I want to make sure I get to include everybody. So we've got price ranges from high to low, and I hope that that works for all of you. I love you guys so very much. I can't wait to interact with you on this and be able to show you step by step how easy it is to achieve a beautiful eye look. So you guys take care, and I love you, and I will see you in my very next video. Bye-bye.